Alright, recently I had a comment on one of my videos from a Zach. And so, Zach, this is for you to go through my process of loading the 9mm. So, I've got the 650 now set up. I've swapped out the tool head, so I've got the 9mm all set up. I've got powder loaded, primers loaded. I'm going to dump a few cases in my case feeder. Now, the difference with what I do with 9mm and pistol stuff, with my rifle stuff I like to go through and size, and then I take it over and clean it. With the pistol, I can skip that step, so I go through and I do a really good clean, good tumble on everything. Now I've noticed there are a couple of crimped primer pockets in here. Instead of trying to sort it out, I'll notice as soon as I'm trying to prime it, and I'll pull those aside. That way I can swage them or do my reaming. If you haven't seen my other videos on how to take care of that primer pocket, check out the, I think it's just loading on the 650, maybe part 1, part 2, and I talk about that reaming. But anyway, so I'm going to dump these in there and turn my case feeder on. What it's going to do is it's just going to drop them down this tube. I'm going to let it fill up, and then I'll turn it off because it's kind of noisy. Since the 9 is such a short little case, it actually holds quite a few. So the process is really close to the other one. I'm going to cycle the press all the way, come up. When I push back, that sets my case, pushes it into the shell plate. When I go up this time, I'm going to size. So I'm sizing, and I come down and it indexes, and I put a primer in, and then that feeds the next one on. Now you'll notice there's a beep on each time, and that's the powder check because there's no case there, and I'll go over that on the next station. So now we're getting a powder charge, sizing, and priming. Now this one has a powder charge, and what it's going to do is go up into this powder check, and it'll check to see if there's too little or too much powder. It's really kind of nice. If you get flying along, you should never hear a tone. If you hear a tone, you've got a problem. So it's kind of a nice fail-safe, and especially with a pistol where you could actually get a double charge and still be able to seat the bullet on it because of the size of the case. It's a good safety measure. So I'm just going to go through this process, and there you go. So as long as I don't hear a tone, I'm good. Now at this point I can seat a projectile, seat it, and what's cool is you can see now with every cycle of the press we've got a completed cartridge. Oh. Sometimes you might get one that it doesn't feed. I've tried to adjust this just perfectly, but sometimes there's some fine tuning that needs to be done, and you'll kind of get that as you go. That's basically it. 9mm is super easy. It's just a simple little case. There is no size lubing on this. I just have a really clean case. You don't have to lube these at all. Anyway, I hope that's enough information for you. The components that I'm using a CCI number 500 pistol primers, and I really like this CFE pistol by Hodgdon for my powder, and that's just been a great all-around just 9mm plinking target practice load. I think I'm going to go ahead and create another video. So if you like this, check this out. I've always wondered, so the manufacturer will always say, oh yeah, well this press does this many rounds per hour. I think I want to test that a little bit. So I just opened a brand new box of 500 projectiles. These are 9mm, I think these are 124 grain, 115 grain, round nose, just a basic little projectile. And what I want to do is make a video, and we'll see how fast we can do this. I'm going to try to go through this super fast. So anyway, check that out. I think I'm going to move right into that, and we'll do that, but I'll post it as a separate video. Anyway, Zach, I hope that answers any question. 9mm is about the easiest load you can do. Not sure what kind of press you have. I love hearing comments from people that have watched my videos, so share some stuff with me. Tell me what you got, what you're doing. I've been thinking about making some other videos where kind of gun reviews and stuff like that, but let me know if there's something that you think it'd be cool to see and I can show you what I'm doing. That'd be awesome. Thanks for watching.